Good morning, dear students. Today in geography, we are going to continue the same chapter, that is physical features of India. Children, in our previous lectures, we have studied about the different physiographic features such as northern plains, Himalayan mountains, Indian desert, coastal plains, etc. And today we are going to study about the island groups of India. Children, you have already seen that India has a vast mainland. Besides this, the country has also two groups of islands, and they are Lakshadweep Islands and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now, children, first let's see the meaning of island. Island means a body of land surrounded by water, or an island is any piece of subcontinental land that is surrounded by water. Children, India has two island groups, one on the west, that is in the Arabian Sea, and the other in the east, that is in the Bay of Bengal. And they are Lakshadweep Island and Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Now children, let's begin with Lakshadweep Islands. These islands are close to Malabar coast of Kerala. This group of islands is composed of small coral islands. Earlier, they were known as Laccadive, Minicoy and Aminidive. Children, later on in 1973, these were named as Lakshadweep. Kavaratti Island is the administrative headquarters of Lakshadweep. This island group has a variety of flora and fauna. Children, the total land area of Lakshadweep is 32 square kilometer. This group of islands is composed of small coral island. Children, these islands formed of coral deposits which are known as atolls means circular or horseshoe shaped coral reefs. Now children, what is coral? Children, coral polyps are short-lived microscopic organisms which live in colonies. They flourish in shallow, mud-free and warm waters. They secrete calcium carbonate. The coral secretion and their skeletons from coral deposits in the form of reefs. They are mainly of three kinds: barrier reefs, fringing reefs and atolls. The Great Barrier Reef of Australia is a good example of the first kind of coral reef, that is barrier reefs. Atolls are circular or horseshoe shaped coral reefs. Now children, once again I am repeating the features of Lakshadweep Islands. Listen it very carefully. The first one is, these island groups are located in Arabian Sea, that is west of Malabar coast of Kerala. Second, these islands are of coral origin formed by deposition of dead remains. Third, the total area of island are 32 square kilometer. In Lakshadweep, administrative headquarters is in Kavaratti Islands. Then the next one, they have a wide variety of flora and fauna. The Piti Island, an uninhabited island, has a bird sanctuary. Now children, the next island group, that is Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Children, elongated chain of islands located in the Bay of Bengal, extending from north to south. These are Andaman and Nicobar. They are bigger in size and are numerous and scattered. The entire group of islands is divided into two broad categories, and they are Andaman in north and Nicobar in south. Children, it is believed that these islands are an elevated portion of submarine mountains. These mountain groups are of great strategic importance for the country. Strategic means it is a vital to the military and economic wellness of our country. Children, do you know India's only active volcano is found on barren islands in Andaman and Nicobar groups of islands? There is diversity of flora and fauna in this group of islands. These islands lie close to equator and experiences equatorial climate and has thick forest cover. Children, once again I am repeating the features of Andaman and Nicobar Islands. First, these islands are located in the Bay of Bengal and they are the raised portion of submerged mountain ranges projecting out of the sea water. Second, they are large in size and are numerous and scattered. Third, these islands are of strategic importance as it lie very close to Southeast Asia. The entire group of islands is divided into two broad categories, that is Andaman in the north and Nicobar in the south. And the last, it experiences equatorial climate and has thick forest cover. Now children, after going through all the physical features of India, that is mountains, plains, deserts, plateaus, coastal plains and island groups, now we will see how each physiographic region of India complements to other and make the country richer in its natural resource. The first one is the mountains of the north have in the past protected India from the invasion from the north, thus helping India in prospering in peacetime. Then the next one, the northern plains are among the most fertile agricultural areas in the world due to fertile soil and abundant water supply. These plains are most important producer of agricultural products. Besides food grains, these plains are a source of industrial raw material such as cotton, jute and sugarcane. Then the children, the peninsular plateau is important for mineral resource. It has large reserves of minerals such as coal, iron and many other important minerals. Children, it is a storehouse of minerals which has played a crucial role in the industrialization of the country. And the coastal region and island groups provide sites for fishing and port activities. That means children, each physiographic region of India complements to other and make the country richer in its natural resource. That's all for today. Thank you and have a nice day.